Welcome, everyone, to episode 28 of Over the Line podcast on the Degenerate Sports Network. We appreciate you guys tuning in as we go for week 7 of the NFL and week 8 of college football. Sadly, the great week I had 2 weeks ago ended this past weekend. Just got blanked in both leagues. Went 5-1 the previous week and 0-6 the next week. That's the beauty of gambling. My underdog hit from 2 weeks ago. Shout out Indiana. The real deal. Google. But I don't know how you guys thought about this weekend. Anyone else have any?
College was brutal. I missed 2 money lines by a field goal.
Yeah.
And then I hit 2 out of 3 legs in my parlay, but then Michigan State just apparently UCLA is legit.
The real deal.
They're actually solid, I think. Yeah, I think they're actually pretty solid. I think it took them a minute to get going, but I think the coaching change really helped a lot too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was 2-4. Indiana saved me from being 0-3 in college. College football record's just not good, folks. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's not seeing it. Admittedly, totally forgot Arizona State quarterback Sam Levitt was not playing in that game and picked him anyway. Yeah, totally forgot about that. So that's probably my own fault for doing that. So you can live with it. But not great. NFL. Tennessee didn't exactly show up the way I hoped, and Brian Callahan paid for it with his life, with his coaching life at least. So there's that, and so it is what it is.
Yeah, that was a weird game. I'm not. It's funny how how bad the Titans are that I don't feel any better about the Raiders, even though
you shouldn't
won handily.
Geno Smith had like a 2.8 yards average depth of target in that game because they can't figure out what they want to do offensively, and it didn't matter because they're playing Titans. So that's all you need to know about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, very, very funny.
But that's last weekend. Let's move on to this weekend. Hopefully, brighter days ahead.
Hopefully.
Let's go ahead and kick off to the one sport that's keeping the lights on in this place. And Dalton, why don't you kick us off in NASCAR? Where are we at this weekend?
So this week, we're going back to Dega. We're getting far in the playoffs. We got Talladega. Talladega Nights. I don't think it's a night race. I think it's
it's too bad. They should.
No, it is. It is a 2 p.m. race for the Yellowwood 500. I don't know what Yellowwood is. Does anybody know? What company is that?
Can't say that I do. Is it literally like yellow, like the color wood? Like yellow.
Yellowwood is pressure treated pine. So it's.
That feels right.
Hey, Yellowwood, we're looking for a sponsor.
Yeah, sure, man.
There we go.
I'll take anything.
No free shout outs.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, so at the Yellowwood 500 at Talladega, I'm going back to the well this week. I went with Kyle Larson last week. He finished second. He's finished second at this track a lot. Chevy guys have been doing pretty well lately. I think he gets his first win at Talladega this week and secures his advancement to the Final Four. So I'm taking Larson at plus 1,200 in a race where the best odds right now, I think the favorite is William Byron at plus 1,000. Just to give you an idea.
Wide open.
Yeah, how wide open it is. Because, it's really who survives the big wrecks on these super speedways.
Fair enough.
That's really kind of what it comes down to. So I'm taking Larson at plus 1,200. And then I'm also taking Chevy as my winning manufacturer at plus 110.
Nice.
All
right. So that's NASCAR. I know Shane and I have sworn off NASCAR for the indefinite future.
Leave that to the professionals here,
Yeah, for sure. I have to revisit that once football goes away.
Maybe.
Yeah. But we do have a game tomorrow in the MLB. We have the Brewers and Dodgers. Dodgers up 2-0 in that series. They kind of won pretty dominantly the second game. First game was pretty close. But saying that, I'm taking Brewers money line at plus 162 tomorrow. I think this is going to be a bounce back game for the Brewers. I'm hoping that, like the Blue Jays tonight, where they kind of had a bounce back after being 2-0 down in a series, that the Brewers will have a wake-up call and finally get on the board in LA. So that is a little worrisome, but hey, I'm taking Brewers money line.
I like it. My picks are just at this point winners of each of these series, and then who the World Series winner ultimately is going to be.
Yeah,
I think the Blue Jays are going to come back and win this. I really do.
I do too.
I want Seattle to, because I just think that's the cooler story in my opinion. Like Seattle's obviously been so just downtrodden in baseball for most of its history, and like really heartbreaking in a lot of ways, to be honest with you. Like if anyone doesn't know the history of this baseball team, you really should like dive into it. There's a really good doc series from Secret Base on YouTube if you want to watch that. Like that really paints a really good picture for it. I'll shout them out there. But like I just feel like that's happening. Like I don't know if I'm ready to believe that it's going to happen this year with this team. So I just think the Blue Jays are going to come back. It's plus 215 right now if you're looking for it. At least it was when I was looking at it. And Dodgers, I think they're going to take care of business one way or another, whether it's, making this a 5 or 6 game series or even as short as a 4 if they can get the sweep here.
Yeah.
But that's minus 1,500. So I'm just kind of doing it just to do it. Like it's just on there. And then I do have them winning the World Series at minus 170 right now. I do think they're going to take out whoever comes out of the AL personally.
Yeah. Dalton, anything for baseball?
So I just have a pick for tomorrow night's game, and I'm kind of with you, Shane. The Brewers are doing what they've been doing in the playoffs, especially this late in the playoffs. They've been doing what they've been doing for the last 20 years, and that is just falling apart.
They're good enough to get there, not good enough to make a pass.
Yeah, I mean, you start out as the home team in this series, and you go down 2-0 already. Like you're kind of done. I'm taking Dodgers minus 1.5 at plus 109.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So we'll see if the Brewers can get you at least one W before they bow out, but we'll see.
To be fair, I hate betting on the Dodgers. Like I hate.
Well, everyone hates betting on the Dodgers because it's the Dodgers.
It's no
fun.
And
it makes sense though because it just feels like the Dodgers were on cruise control in the regular season. They're like, we know we can get there with the bare minimum, and then they're like, all right, playoffs, it's time to like throw our death rotation at people. And it's just the pitching is just overpowering teams.
Yeah.
So yeah. But NBA is here. Well, not here yet.
Just about.
6 days. I think it tips off on the 21st. We have a couple futures here. I didn't do anything crazy. I just did a parlay of 2 teams, and I picked a conference winner from the East and the West. All right. I'm taking Boston Celtics at plus 1,600 to win the East.
Wow, even without Tatum. Wow.
Without Tatum.
Wow.
The odds are stacked against them. But
Jaylen Brown masterclass is what he's hoping for.
I think that at the end of this, I think like the Pacers and the Knicks had their fun, and the Celtics are just going to play like fundamental ball. And at the end of the year, you're going to be like, oh, shoot, the Celtics are about to win the Eastern Conference Finals. They're about to go on to the freaking finals. And I'm taking the Celtics, and then my Western Conference winner is going to be the Nuggets at plus 390. I just like watching Joker play basketball, so I'm just hoping he can get to the finals again. And those two together is at plus 8,230.
Damn.
Yeah, I just put $5 on it as a throwaway, and hopefully,
I get it.
Hopefully, like at the end of like in the playoffs, I'm like, damn, both these teams are hot right now. They're finding their groove, and I can look back on this.
Okay, I respect that. Dalton, how many picks do you have for the NBA?
I got 3.
Okay, you go first because I have a decent amount. So
right.
I'll let you kick us off.
So I got I just have a player prop like for MVP, and then I have a finals winner and NBA Cup winner.
Gotcha.
For my MVP, I think we're gonna see a breakout season from Wemby, and we got the WemVP. That's the campaign we're calling it. At plus 1,500, Wembanyama to win MVP. I just think the value is really good for a guy that I do think I think we'd all be surprised if at some point he doesn't win an MVP, and I think it's going to be sooner rather than later. I think he is really starting to really break out after last year. And then for the NBA Cup and for the finals, I actually picked the same team. I'm just thinking this team's going to win something this year, whether it's they have big regular season or they show up big in the finals. Give me the Knicks to win the NBA Cup at plus 800.
Okay.
And then I got a boost on this one, a 25% boost. So it was at plus 850, but I got it at plus 1063. Knicks to win the finals.
Ooh.
So plus 1,000 odds to
that's good value.
Yeah, I like it. I just think, Jalen Brunson, he's got that dog in him.
He does have the dog.
I just think at some point it's going to happen for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Knicks are tough. Honestly, I can't decide if I think the Knicks are ever going to actually do the thing or not. Honestly, like last year, I thought so.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Pacers kind of tore their heart out. It is what it is. But I think that they have a good shot as any. So
I love them to be the team to like pick up LeBron, like midway
that'd be so
or another
funny,
aging superstar like that to just basically
Houston like doesn't work out, so they trade Kevin. Like, be very funny.
I just don't want to see a New York team win a championship because the fan base is going to be unbearable.
I understand that one. To be fair, but yeah, I have a few different ones here. So I did the division winners as a parlay, real quick.
Oh, okay.
So I do have the Knicks winning their division. And it's pretty chalk there. Cavs the same way, pretty chalk. Thunder, I do think the Nuggets are going to challenge them, but they're so deep. I think they're just the perfect regular season team where like a lot of things could go wrong for them and they could still just pump out like 65 wins. It just kind of feels that way. Lakers, I think they're going to take it. I do think the Luka LeBron thing for full season is going to be very fun once LeBron's fully healthy. I almost picked the Hawks, but I think the Magic are just still better than them by a little bit. It's kind of one of the obviously weaker divisions in the basketball, so I'll take the Magic there. And then this is my kind of big swing, and it's going to relate to what I'm going to talk about in a second here and why I agree with Dalton on one pick that he made. Spurs to win their division. I think it's possible they could do that with the help of a certain MVP candidate that I'll talk about in a minute. But that parlay together is plus 5,831 for those division winners.
Well, I forget the NBA still has divisions.
I was
right because you think it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah.
I was about to say, shout out Shane for educating the fan base that the NBA still has divisions. I was like, shit, right. They do.
They do have a division, 6 of them actually, not 8, not 6.
The more you know.
Yeah, and then so I have Wembanyama is my MVP pick too. Dalton, I'm on that train with you. I'm also on the defensive player. I think if he wins MVP, he also wins Defensive Player of the Year. You kind of have to give him both. Like, I think he's got to get both. He's going to win because it's going to be a lot of defensive stuff too. So I have him to win both of those awards. Plus 1,200 on the MVP for me, and then minus 185. He's the heavy favorite for a reason for Defensive Player of the Year. And then I just threw it in here just because it feels like it has to be this way. But Cooper Flag to win Rookie of the Year, like barring injury, he's going to probably get the runway to win that award. So I have those as well. And then I have a conference winner for East and West, and then I have my NBA Finals pick. I think the Cavs are going to do it I think they were a year early last year. I think that they could end up doing it this year with what I think this is the year to do it if they're going to do it with their core. If they don't do it this year, that's whenever I think they kind of maybe go in a different direction a little bit with some of the things they have. And then I do still think the Thunder, man, are just really good. And I think that they're going to take the West. And then I do think if that's the matchup, I think the Thunder take it and win back-to-back. I do. I think the Cavs will get close on that, but that would be my pick there.
Nice. And like I said, shout out Shane again for teaching us about the NBA divisions. So that's
They're
NBA.
Weird.
Yeah, they are weird. Does anyone even know them off the top of their head? Isn't one of them the Pacific?
Northeast.
Yep, Northeast, Southeast.
Mid-Atlantic.
I think so, yeah. I just want to, now that we're talking about it.
And then it's Pacific, Central, and Southwest.
Yep, so Southwest, Southeast, Pacific, Northwest, Central, Atlantic. Yeah, so we said them all. So yeah, weird. Yeah. Also, just since he's not here to defend himself, Jake, big Kings L across the board. Sorry to hear that about just all of it, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know, just the whole thing.
I feel bad for that fan base. That
I don't.
What happened?
I'm just kidding. Their roster's just fucking weird and bad, and they signed Russell Westbrook for some god awful reason.
Oh, that's right. Why? I don't. That doesn't make sense either way.
Exactly. Why? Why would you do that? What's the point of that? I don't know. Like, the only team Russell Westbrook should be playing for is like a bench role on an actually really good team, or just stop playing basketball.
I think Russ on the Kings gives off big Shaq Celtics vibes.
Yes, it very much does. It very much does. Yeah. And the thing is, the Celtics team was at least better than the Kings are, right? Like you could at least say, well, maybe just in case he could give you something. So it's not great.
Yeah, did Shaq win a ring with Boston?
No, because I think their ring was 2008.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, one of those years. Yeah. So I think it was 2010 or so that he played for them. So I don't remember them. Why do I don't know why I know that, by the way. I don't even watch NBA that much. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's just the mind of a sports fan.
I guess. I don't know, man. Whatever.
That's all it is. Anyway. All right. Let's go ahead and get into college football.
Yep.
Just going to get into the bets. I honestly don't even know what to do at this point, but I'm going to give my best effort. That's all I can do at this point.
Same here.
Same. Physically negative in college.
Yeah, we're all cooked in college. Yeah. College, Grant, we're still adjusting to the true peak of the NIL era, guys. There are no truly great teams.
I was just about to say, like, the SEC, it's literally any given Saturday in the SEC at this point.
Finding like long shot lines this week,
it's impossible.
Yeah. I found one, and it's purely because of just spite, honestly.
Yeah, mine is like me joining the dark side almost.
Okay. All right.
But let's go ahead and get into our favorite bets for this weekend. I'm going to take Louisville plus 13.5 against Miami. Okay. That game is on Friday night at 7 o'clock. That's why I'm taking this game, because it's Friday night.
There you go.
Louisville always plays these games. Louisville always has a pretty solid football team, no matter what. And Miami's due to have a struggle game, I feel like. I think they'll still end up winning this, but 13.5 points seems like a lot in this game to me. So I'm going to take Louisville plus 13.5 at minus 108.
All right. Understandable. Louisville, I almost went to the game where I think they beat the brakes off Pitt, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So that would have been funny if I did that. But no. My favorite bet, Texas Tech minus 7.5 at Arizona State.
Yeah.
Texas Tech is a wagon right now, dude.
Yeah.
Like, truly. Like, they have, between the pass rushers, between, like, what they're doing offensively at times, like, and watching Arizona, now maybe this is my bias because last week Arizona State shit the bed.
Yeah.
But,
hurt our feelings.
I don't know, man. I think Texas Tech is, like, actually very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they can take care of business even at Arizona State. I think they're just a good bit better than them.
Speaking of looking at the NIL landscape, Texas.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we'll just buy a football team. It's like, all right, sure.
Welcome to Texas.
Yeah, seriously. But I got that at minus 105. So.
All right. This favorite bet kind of pains me a little bit. But I'm taking Iowa minus 3 at home against Penn State.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick at Night would have like even when we thought Penn State was a national championship contender, this would have been like a potential trap game that like I would have been worried about Iowa keeping it close. And now though, like, no, there's no way. Like Ethan Gruckenmeyer coming in, making his first career start, going into that environment after the head coach has been fired. This team's cooked. Like, I don't think honestly, looking at the schedule, Penn State's probably not going to make a bowl.
They might not.
Because, like, they still have to play. If they lose this one, that means, they'll probably beat Rutgers and
I don't know, man. Can we say that this team will beat anybody probably at this point?
I think they'll beat Rutgers, and I think they'll beat I think they play like Minnesota. I think they'll beat Minnesota.
Probably Minnesota.
But if they lose to Iowa, they would have to beat either Ohio State or Indiana. Those aren't happening. Or Nebraska. And I don't think they're beating Nebraska right now, which is hilarious.
So
they're going to get their ass beat by Nebraska, and then Matt Rule's going to leave and take a bag to go to Penn State.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah. Penn State's just going to be shelling out cash in the next year.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have to.
Yeah.
I mean, they already do. They're already top 10 in the country in athletic spending.
I'm sure they are, yeah.
I mean, like, that's the thing. People talk about, like, Penn State, like, they're not on the level of, like, Ohio State, Michigan, Alabama, Georgia. And it's like, that's still one of the biggest, like, I don't think people understand how big of a university Penn State is and how much money they have.
The money's not the problem in Penn State.
Yeah.
It's a lot of other stuff, but not that.
Yeah.
It's a call.
I mean, getting people to go live in state college is probably the biggest thing.
I've spent a whole 2 hours in that area outside of, like, when I was in the stadium. Don't want to go back there, frankly.
Yeah.
Happy Valley.
Iowa -3, -105 value. Love it.
Yeah. I knew that hurt to take that, but that's the right bet to take in that situation.
Might as well profit.
Yeah,
might as well
profit at this point. Profit off the pain. All right, let's go ahead and get into our locks of the week. And speaking of Rutgers, I have Oregon -17.5 against Rutgers. It's at Rutgers. Rutgers, I'm sorry that you're going to have to take the brunt of this Oregon get-right game because Oregon is going to come in and just pull out all the stops, and Dan Lanning's going to, like, open up his playbook and really practice what he can do when he gets to the playoffs. So Rutgers, get ready for it. Oregon -17.5.
Yeah.
Birthplace of college football.
Yeah.
Birthplace of college football.
Well, it's gonna be the death of it too. No, I low key think Rutgers isn't that bad, but Oregon's probably gonna take them to the woodshed.
Rutgers isn't bad. I'm not saying that.
It's more that Jay just have to face Oregon after.
They're just in the NIL era. They're just not a Big Ten team.
No, they're not. I like the quarterback honestly a good bit, but
they're never gonna spend with everybody else in the Big Ten.
No, they don't have a reason to.
Just wait for the TV deals to come in.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that'll be good. No, I like that though. My lock. Speaking about talking about our teams, Ohio State -25.5. Fuck Wisconsin. Fuck Luke Fickell. Get him out of here. I'm done with it, bro.
Yeah.
37-0.
Yeah.
I don't care that it's Iowa. Scoring points is not that fucking hard, guys. 0.
Yeah.
0 points.
Yeah.
In college football. All right.
Yeah.
No, you don't. I don't care. It's at Wisconsin. This line could be -50. I'm still taking it. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
This is the true coughing baby versus nuclear bomb meme. This is really what it's going to be. If they keep this within 3 touchdowns, I'm going to ask, where the hell is that effort against Iowa?
Yeah.
God damn it.
This feels like they just have to look a little bit confident for Luke Fickell to keep this.
So what's that, like 1 or 2 touchdowns?
I mean, score.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They had to score 1 or 2 touchdowns.
This is going to be what's going to happen is it's going to be 31-14 because Ohio State feels bad about beating up 31-0.
No, what's going to
Clemson did North Carolina.
No, what happens is, and I hate to say this, but Ohio State is boring as fuck to watch right now because they're just going in and playing at 50% because they're not having to bust out all these crazy fucking plays.
They're just we'll just score 40 and leave.
We'll just run it.
Their defense will with the other team to negative rushing yards for some reason.
Keep the training wheels on Julian Sand as much as possible.
They're we'll throw it 50 yards and then we'll just run it the rest of and then we'll waste a quarter, and it's 7-0 after the first quarter.
Yeah. So that's my lock. So
yeah.
I'll talk about that more later. That's in my parlay. But I got Ole Miss for my lock this week. I got Ole Miss +7.5 at Georgia. I just don't think Georgia should be favored against any good SEC team by more than a touchdown right now. That game is very close. I think that game could go either way, and it's probably just going to be a very boring defensive struggle. Ole Miss's defense will make that game a field goal game at worst.
Probably. That was my thing. Is I saw a lot of lines from because there's some in my parlay that I'm that's how many points they're getting.
Yeah.
Like I understand that I understand like Ole Miss has so far not like they've avoided that whole like weird thing they do every year, but like I don't know, man.
Yeah. But even these games, like this is definitely a game they usually lose. Right. But even in those games they lose, it's usually close.
Yeah, it's not. They don't get like shelled. They just do something stupid to lose the game at the end or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like they'll probably be winning towards the end of this game, and Kiffin will mismanage the game.
Something, yeah.
Do something.
I don't know.
Dumb. He'll go for it on 4th and 2 at the 50 to try, like with 2 minutes left, to try to ice the game, and then they'll lose.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So.
All right, let's get into the locks because I can't.
Underdogs
are
underdogs.
Long shots.
Yeah. Sorry, underdogs because I can't. I took Ole Miss money line.
There we go.
I had to join the dark side. Kiffin.
I mean, at this point,
I'm joining. I'm gonna believe in them.
What'd you get it at?
At plus 230.
I like it.
Yeah. So, like I said, the SEC at this point feels like any given Saturday. Ole Miss seems to be able to, or Kiffin seems to be able to have his teams ready to go. Like the most, I think, out of all the SEC teams is what I'm seeing. I mean, Alabama's starting to turn it around a little bit, but I'm taking Ole Miss money line plus 230. But Dalton, like you said, this 100% screams a game they lose, a close game they lose because of a stupid call or something.
But I think the value is there.
Yeah, I agree.
I was definitely considering it.
Yeah, I was expecting to be like 150 plus 150 or so I had to take it.
And honestly, I want to live in the timeline where Lane Kiffin wins the national championship.
I don't
really bad.
Yeah, he would feel so validated.
Yeah, respect. Again, I did not a lot of great picks this week. I had to do it. USC money line at Notre Dame. I'm doing it.
I was thinking of that one.
Listen, plus 270. USC's their offense, especially, man, is really, really, really good. Quarterback's been very good. Mekhi Lemon's been awesome. Defense is starting to do some stuff now. Like they weren't really at first. Now they kind of are doing some stuff. They have a good amount of NFL talent type guys on this team, which always helps against the Notre Dame team that always usually has that too. I think as long as they can just keep the running backs from Notre Dame from just taking over the game pretty early, I think they're going to have a really good shot at going in and beating Notre Dame, which, again, I respect Notre Dame for crawling out of the hole they started the season, but, I just still don't think they're that great. Not to be this high of a favorite in a game like this. So I'll take the money line there.
If you look at it, they haven't really played anyone since they've –
since they lost the 2 games they played teams.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see. But.
I mean, that's Notre Dame's schedule.
Yeah, that's what they do. They just usually win one of those or something.
Yeah. But the idea is they can still go 10-2 and make the playoff.
Right.
That's exactly how it's designed. But for my underdog this week, there's one that I found that I'm shocked by this line. Okay. I'm taking UNLV money line at Boise State at plus 340.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why it's set like this. UNLV is undefeated. And Boise State, now UNLV hasn't played nearly the strength of schedule that Boise State's played, but I feel like Boise State is just getting credit here because they got their ass kicked by 2 pretty good teams in South Florida and Notre Dame. But, those games weren't close. No. And that's it. UNLV has had a lot of close wins and they are on the road. But if I were handicapping this game, maybe say Boise State -3.
Right.
If it's going to be a field goal game, I'll take plus 330 odds for the other team, plus 340 money line every time.
Yeah. For sure.
I like that. Yeah. All right, so get into our parlays for college football. I just took my 3 picks and parlay. That's what I do every week. I have Louisville plus 13.5, Ole Miss money line, and Oregon minus 17.5. All 3 of those together is at plus 1,124.
Nice.
Love it.
Got the 3 that I've already mentioned. So Texas Tech minus 7.5, Ohio State minus 25.5. and USC money line. And then I threw in. I'm actually going against you on this one. I'm giving the coach bump to Penn State a little bit here. I am, just for the fun of it, honestly. Also, the Grunk bump. The
Grunk bump.
Drew Aller not playing quarterback for this team. Not saying that Ethan Grunkmeyer is going to be better than him, but it probably can't get a whole lot worse than it was for Aller there for a minute.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that's truly a downgrade or not. So plus 2.5 though for Penn State, and then Tennessee plus 8.5. I think Alabama is definitely better than Tennessee at this point, but I don't think they're plus 8. They're 8.5 points better than Alabama. So, or Alabama's 8.5 points better. So then again, Ty Simpson lighting it up. Gotta definitely watch more of him here soon. But, all those together plus 4,829.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what to feel about Grunkmeyer. Like he just gives off like Sean Clifford vibes. Like that's a little
that's never fun.
Average. Yeah.
I hate that you just said that for you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, 5th round pick, Sean Clifford.
Yeah.
He's still in the league, isn't he?
I don't know. I think he's probably on a practice squad somewhere, but like
I don't know.
I remember he was like sort of good
life.
preseason, and that was it.
Matt LaFleur was like in love with him for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
That was really weird.
Dude, those coaches will find a guy that they just love, that they never get, and they just, if I had him, you just.
He ended up starting a couple of games, which is just insane.
Yeah, I cannot possibly understand.
Yeah. But yeah, so I got 3 legs for my parlay, just some over-unders. But I've got LSU Vanderbilt under 48.5. That game's going to just be a rock fight. Like, let's be honest. Like, that's just going to be a boring defensive struggle. Yeah. It's not going to be fun. I don't know who's going to win. Vanderbilt, I think, is favorited, which kind of surprises me. I think Vanderbilt's going to have a little bit of a letdown. Probably lose this one. But I just like the under. And then Ohio State, Wisconsin, I'm taking over 40.5, which, what a weird line. But I mean, I think Ohio State is probably going to hit this themselves. I think they're going to get to 40 on their own. But also, Wisconsin has to score at least some points, because I think if they get shut out 2 weeks in a row, Fickle probably gets sent packing.
That's what I want to happen, though, and that's why I'm picking my story.
So, like, I think this will be like a 42-10 game, something like that. I think 40.5 just feels weird. I don't see, unless it's exactly what happens last week with Iowa, I don't see 40.5 hitting the under.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Sean Clifford completed 1 NFL pass for 37 yards on 1 attempt, and that was it.
Hey, I would
37-yard pass completed. That's all he's ever done, and then he has.
I would say I have a perfect passing percentage.
He also had 2 carries for -3 yards, or 3 carries for -2 yards. It's probably Neil Downs.
Nailed it. Yeah. Say he won the game on a 37-yard touchdown pass.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, LSU Vanderbilt under 48.5, Ohio State Wisconsin over 40.5, and then to wrap up this parlay, Army Tulane under 45.5, because that's just going to be a gross, disgusting game.
Oh yeah.
God, it's funny. I coach with a guy who his kid goes to Army now, and they got like season tickets, mostly like visit. And he said it's just the most, when that team is not good, when that team is bad, it is just not fun.
No way. How could it be fun if they're bad? Like
when they're good, it's great, but when they're not playing well, that triple option is painful to watch.
Oh,
triple option is, everyone loves a triple option until they watch it and it doesn't work, and they're like, "Oh, this is bullshit. This is the worst thing I've ever seen."
It's great when you're averaging 5 yards a carry. It's not fun when you're averaging 2.
I would love to know the average age in that stadium when that triple option is hitting like that. It has to be over 75.
Yeah, man.
It's just a bunch of old dudes just sitting
there. This is how a lot of teams used to play back in the day.
Yeah, they're like,
what they used to do.
That's right. That's right. A fullback, just what we needed.
But so those 3, they parlay at plus 562.
Nice. All
like
right.
when Georgia Tech went away from the triple option, the average age of the fan base dropped by 20 years.
Yeah.
Like
I'm canceling. You imagine the voicemails of the season
I'm
ticket
canceling my
office.
tickets. You guys don't do the triple option.
Does Georgia Tech have fans other than alumni?
That's fair. Well,
yeah.
Sorry, Georgia Tech.
Damn.
Calvin Johnson.
That's what. Honestly, I don't feel bad because we're still reeling from the bet that almost hit against Georgia last year. I'm still reeling about that. It wasn't even my pick. I'm still reeling over it.
I remembered the chat, our group chat.
Dude, we were going off about it because I was
like,
what the fuck? This is insane.
Oh, they just brought up bad.
That was the most hilarious game.
It was really funny.
Because it was
the money
big
line
moment
Georgia
for Carson
Tech
Beck, and it was like, you're beating Georgia Tech.
I was like, dude, they had it. They had it.
They literally had it, and then they lost it.
God.
Yeah.
All right.
Horrendous. Anyway.
You know what they didn't? Georgia Tech didn't do enough of in that overtime.
Score points.
No, not enough Jackson Hawes.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. But hey, hindsight's 2020. Let's move on to the NFL. Not looking great over there for me either, but hey, we're gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna give my best effort again. We're gonna switch it up a little bit on my bets with my favorite and my lock. But with my favorite, I'm gonna take over 54.5 points in the Commanders and Cowboys game. I think there's gonna be a lot of scoring in this game. Over 54.5. I'm going to take it. I would
take
this
wild over for.
I would take this. I know. I would took it at 60.5. Honestly, so minus 115 on that.
Yeah.
I like it
a lot.
My favorite bet, and it's just because I think it'd be a really funny game, and I think this would be because especially with all the discourse this past week about from this team. For them to go out and actually win this game on the road. Dolphins money line at Cleveland Browns. This could be this might have the least combined arm talent in an NFL football game of all time. You're talking about Tua turned the ball over and Dylan Gabriel slinging it around town.
That's going to be the worst game ever.
Exactly. It's literally Dylan's going to look across the field and be like, who are you? And Tua's going to be like, I'm you, but slightly stronger. It's literally what it is.
This is going to be like the Will Levis, Anthony Richardson Colts.
The exact opposite, though, of that, where it's
this is
no juice, no gas, nothing.
This is a 13-pin hellhole that you get sucked into on a 1 o'clock Sunday game. Do not tune in. Just look at the box score at 4 o'clock.
Literally. Yeah, I think the Dolphins are slightly less ass overall somehow than the Browns are. And I'll take their money line plus 126. Not my underdog, but I thought this would be a really fun game to bet on. So
yeah.
All right. So I got my my favorite bet this week is Colts money line at the Chargers at plus 110. The Chargers, for one,
zero offense
to beat anybody.
Yeah.
When you look like that against Miami,
you need a lap bomb to beat Miami.
Everyone's hurt. They're just done.
Everyone's hurt.
Right.
Literally, everyone is hurt.
Literally. They're down at least 2 tackles this week, at least 2 running backs. Quentin Johnston ended up being out last week.
Dude,
they're also missing a bunch of guys on defense. It's bad. It's really bad. And then on the other side, I have a take for you guys. I'm curious how you feel about this.
I love it. All right.
Are the Colts, led by quarterback Daniel Jones, the best team in the AFC?
No.
I'm just going to say
the reason I say no. Okay, real quick, AC.
Yeah. Go ahead.
There's a reason I say no. Because I refuse to. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do think that the potential of that team isn't quite as high as some of the other teams kind of right behind them. I do think they're playing the best football in the AFC right now. I don't know if by the time we get to the end of the season that one, they can hang on to the 1 seed situation, and 2, are they going to have the horses to go up against a fully operational Chiefs team, or a Denver team, or a Denver team that figures it out offensively. Or, any somehow if the Chargers could ever get healthy enough to actually play football with their players. I think all those teams have more juice to them, I think, than this Colts team might have. So.
But right now, like head-to-head neutral site, would you pick any team in the AFC to beat them?
I will say that out of any team in the AFC, I think the Colts have the best shot against anyone else in the league on any given Sunday. Right at this moment,
they're the most balanced team.
Yeah,
for sure.
I would say if I had to put money on any team in the AFC, I would say them. And I'm going to say yes to your previous question just because I'm going to say Dalton was right at this point about the Colts because I just didn't see this
I didn't expect this.
No,
I
didn't either. I'm ready to call it
their division.
No.
Yeah.
I think basically, though, as far as the neutral field thing, let me see what Rashee Rice looks like this week, and I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. That's fair.
I'll get back to you on that. But otherwise, I think it's fair that they would be favored.
Yeah. We need Danny Dimes in the Super Bowl.
Dude, it's the funniest possible thing that could happen.
I mean, if that happens, I think the ownership of the Giants should lose their franchise.
There's that, and also I think that it proves that Justin Fields might be the worst quarterback in NFL history because every quarterback who seems to go with another team works out at some point except for him. You could even say Mac Jones is playing good football for the Niners right now.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, he's playing good football.
Hey,
Trevor Lawrence is still weird, but he's good, kind of.
Yeah. Now Fields, he just needs to stop turning the ball over.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't turn the ball over. He takes 10 sacks a game.
That's what it is. Yeah,
he has no interceptions this year, but also no plays made.
Except negative plays. Yeah.
Yes, negative plays. But he has no good plays either, except for against the Steelers, because of course it was against the Steelers.
Yeah.
But the Colts they're a wagon right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why they're not favored in that game.
I think they're just I don't know. They saw them kind of not really beat the Cardinals by much, and they're maybe they're not that good. I don't know.
And plus the Chargers have that crazy home field advantage in LA.
Yeah, that home field advantage that definitely matters.
That might be a home game for the Colts.
Might be. Hey, with the way they're playing, it might be.
Yeah.
They might travel for that game.
I think that people seeing the lines are saying are setting the lines are okay, they can't keep getting away with this. We're gonna
it's true.
It's also what are they really getting away with so far?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Being successful when no one thought
none
they
of it
would.
None of it looks weird. It's just they're just playing good football on both sides of the ball. And,
it's they're playing like they should be.
They probably should have lost the Broncos, but other than that,
yeah.
But how bad was Anthony Richardson?
Well, he's so bad that he got hurt without playing.
I was about to say. That was.
He's on IR. He got hurt in warmups, guys. I don't even remember what. I think it was something to do with his eye. And then Travarius Ward got concussed in the pre. What's going on with
I think Anthony Richardson a snap hit him in the eye. I honestly think that's exactly what happened. I'm being dead serious.
Well, didn't that happen to? Didn't Kyler get possibly concussed?
Probably
because the snap hit him in the face. Was that last week or the week before?
He definitely got bonked in the freaking head. I don't know if it concussed him or not, but probably would have. He's 5 foot tall.
I was gonna say he's built like a 12-year-old. So. All right, let's go ahead and get into our locks this week. My lock, I'm taking another over. Over 47.5 in the Falcons-Niners game on Sunday night. Niners defense is really down bad, especially
they're pretty cooked right now.
Yeah, especially after losing Fred Warner for the season. I honestly open tryouts at this point in Santa Clara.
I played a little bit of linebacker back in the day. Not sure if I can get in shape for it, but
yeah. Hey, I'll go ask my old high school for my pads. I'll be out there. But yeah, I'm taking the over in this one. I think Atlanta's going to score a lot of points. I think the Niners will score at least 17 to 20 points, hopefully more than that. But I'm taking over 47.5 at plus 100. That's why I took this one as well.
Understandable. Also, I want to note I saw a article earlier saying that Brock Purdy is the more banged up quarterback between him and Mac Jones. The fact that that's the words we're talking about, we're not talking about Mac Jones is healthy and Brock Purdy's not. It's no, he's just more banged up.
Yeah, it's honestly at this point it's all right, who's hurt more? All right, you got turf toe and a fucked up elbow. Okay, go over here. You got a fucked up elbow. Go over there.
It's literally all right, we're we're just also Jawan Jennings maybe should not play.
Dude,
what's going on with
that? Just sit out, bro. Kendrick
Bourne
Bourne
is the best
back-to-back
receiver in the
140
NFL,
plus
so
yard games right now.
yeah. So who cares, right? You don't need Juwan Jennings. You just have the best receiver in the NFL.
Yeah,
I don't know. That whole team is hilarious,
especially with Kittle hopefully coming back. Like, just sit out Jennings.
I need him to. Yeah, I need Jennings to sit out. I need Kittle to come back. I need him to get 40 fantasy points so I don't lose this week again. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, my lock. This one I almost didn't want to take it because it feels like a trap a little bit. But could this go any other way? Give me the Patriots -7 at Tennessee, dude. They're going to beat the shit out of this team. Mike Vrabel wants to set an example, use this team as a way to set an example for why you don't fire coaches who are objectively really good just because your organization sucks. Like, this could be, like, disastrous for the Titans. Yeah. And you can say the coach bump I'm not doing the coach bump shit with Tennessee. That team sucks. Going back to what Cam Ward himself said, we ass, they are ass. Like, get him out of here. I know this coming from the guy who hit on their only win of the year this year because they're playing the Cardinals, who are a fake football team themselves. So I can't help but think the Patriots are going to just bury them into the ground, even at their stadium. So -7, -110, by the way.
Love it. All right, so for my lock this week, I'm taking Commanders -2.5 at the Cowboys. I know that they did just lose to the Bears, but I mean, it was a close Monday night game, and I think Jaden Daniels is going to look a little bit better every week as he recovers from injury. And also, the Cowboys are just terrible. Like, there's no other way to put it. Rigo Dowdle.
Back-to-back. Back-to-back 200-yarders.
Man. But, like, I mean, the Cowboys just have no defense whatsoever.
No, not a one.
Like, it's really horrible, and I just think that's going to be the difference. Like, the Commanders are at least competent on that side of the ball. They're not necessarily good on defense, but they're going to be able to do enough to, not lose to the Cowboys. I think they'll win by at least a field goal, no problem.
Yeah, the Cowboys, and I've made this comparison a couple of times, they're just like a less cool version of last year's Bengals. Where like the Bengals had like Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Burrow, and then that's just what the Cowboys are, but they have somehow maybe worse defense and not quite as good offense, so it's just a worse version of that.
George Pickens or
pretty much just George, which hey, respect.
He's
great.
Yeah, he looks great.
Again, like the question with me and everyone else was nothing to do with how good or bad he was. It's that he's a weirdo. So hopefully he stops being a weirdo. That'd be great for them. But no, I like that pick though. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get into our underdogs. Wasn't anything popping out to me except for this one. Giants money line at Denver +285. Give me the cold white boys in New York at Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbill. Watching Scatterbill on that against the Eagles a couple games ago was just fun as hell to watch him just go crazy. And I'm hoping for a repeat performance here. And Denver has had some issues at home. Speaking of Indianapolis, I believe that one was played in Denver, and they had a meltdown and let Indianapolis back.
Yep.
So I'm hoping for some similar vibes in this game. So Giants +285.
I like that one specifically because I think Denver got away with last week's New York team. And like – the fact that the Jets had a chance to win that game makes me really wonder what the hell is going on with Denver.
Yeah.
Because, like, what the hell – how do you let a team that nearly beat you with negative net passing yards? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I mean, I think for me that I'm thinking it was just London might be it, like, chalking up to being an overseas game. Those games are weird. But, like, the offense just has not looked any better this year at all.
Not at all.
And I just think that's going to cause them – they're going to lose some games this year because of the offense. And I don't mind that pick at all.
Yeah. To be fair, like, also the Giants' offense is kind of like the perfect one to go against Broncos because Jackson Dart is just going to run 12 times, and they're going to hand the ball to Scatterbo 30 times and just kind of do that. And, like, they'll ask Dart to throw some balls, but, like – probably not that much because that's not what they're trying to do. And that's how you probably beat Denver because you don't want to drop back and pass against them because the pass rush. They had 30 sacks so far this year, by the way.
Yeah.
Granted, 9 of them last week, so take that as you will. But even if they took all those off, the sad part is if you took all 9 of those sacks away, they'd still lead the NFL in sacks at 20.
I don't think I realized Justin Fields got sacked 9 times.
Yeah, and like 4 of them were in the fourth quarter or something like that. It was
9.
You have to feel bad for him at this point. I mean, 9 times, bro. What is your offensive line doing? Just stepping out of the way?
Well, the sad part is they weren't. That he was holding the ball for 10 seconds and then dying. Yeah. He was terrible. He refused to throw the football. It was really sad to watch, honestly. Not that none of them were like his line's fault, but like he was just not throwing the ball a lot of the time too. Anyway, my underdog. I had to do this mostly because I'm gonna win one way or the other here on this one. And I think you guys know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Bengals money line at home against my Steelers. Mike Tomlin is over his last 10 Thursday night road games 2-8 and 0-6 against divisional opponents on Thursday night games on the road. Do I think that this is the year that they break that trend? I think they could, because boy is this division bad as shit, except for that. But Joe Flacco, 11-11 record against the Steelers in his career, 500. Very funny because what does Mike Tomlin always do? Go over 500. If he were to lose to Joe Flacco and be under 500 against him, the memes will be majestic following this game. Also, he weirdly had like a crash out about the Browns.
Yes. That is why they're also my underdog.
I figured. I thought they might be.
Specifically that video. When you start getting mad at the Browns for trading Joe Flacco to the Bengals because you don't want to play against him.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
And it's like, to be fair, would I also like to play Jake Browning instead of Joe Flacco? I guess.
Yeah.
But
just go beat Joe Flacco.
Exactly.
On a shitty Bengals team at 40.
The fact that he was so mad that he basically was like, I guess Andrew Berry's smarter than the rest of us. He was so mad about it. And I don't get it. Like, I kind of understand the general concept of like, why would you trade in interdivision with a quarterback that was your starting quarterback?
What do the Browns care?
That's my point. Is this is not your normal starting quarterback from the start of the season. This is a 40-year-old Joe Flacco. What are we talking about?
Yeah, Flacco will literally be retired before the Browns are even close to being competitive.
Exactly. So what does it matter to them? And for the Bengals, it's like they just felt like they had to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I get it. It's just so funny, and I do think there's a good chance they lose this game. And if they do, I'll be right there to watch.
Yeah. Apparently the Bengals called Derek Carr.
They did.
And he said no.
As you should.
Then they just called every team that has like a third quarterback that's like active, that's like got some experience starting.
Just bad. So yeah, but that plus 198. I'm not sure what you got it at, Dalton, but
I got it at plus 230 or 215.
Okay. 215. Yeah, I like. Again, do I like it? No, but do I like it? Maybe.
Yeah.
So.
I hate betting Thursday night football, but I mean the value in like kind of a crapshoot game is part of it, and also just like honestly, like when you have a press conference like that, when you're already making excuses for yourself to lose to a shitty Bengals team quarterbacked by Joe Flacco, like when you're already preempting that.
Yeah,
I didn't love it. I'm not gonna lie. Now, could I be wrong about this because the Bengals are just so bad and we might just beat the shit out of them? That'd be great.
They should. I mean,
yeah, that'd be awesome.
TJ Watt should have 6 sacks.
I mean, Nick Herbig should have 6 sacks, dude.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Herbig's having a freaking field day against everyone right now. Orlando Brown Jr. might be the worst tackle of all time, who's just also started to play against Nick Herbig. Like, might be the worst one possible.
Yeah.
Like, it should be a bloodbath. It won't be because they'll find a way to make it close if they don't lose it. But, yeah. So,
all right, let's get into our parlays for the NFL. I just took my 3 picks. I have over 54.5 in the Commanders Cowboys, over 47.5 in the Niners Falcons, and then Giants money line. All 3 of those together is at plus 1,339.
I like it. I got my 3 picks I already mentioned, and then Saints plus 5.5. Saints. Spencer Rattler has the juice a little bit, man.
Yeah.
He's got the juice a little bit. I like Spencer Rattler. I don't know if I like anything else about the team, but I like Spencer Rattler. Yeah. Also, the Bears I'm not going to pick them to beat anybody by a lot right now. They're weird to me. I think that they're getting better, but also like, I don't know, that Monday night game didn't really move me a ton, to be honest with you. I think they're still just kind of in the middle tier of the league. And then I almost went the other way on this game because I feel like the fact that if this one hits that the Panthers are going to be 4-3 is so funny to me. The Panthers -1.5. The Jets are the worst team in football.
Yeah.
I know Tennessee's bad. The Jets literally were handed multiple wins this year, and the coaching staff and the team said, no, we're not going to take it. They literally said, let's not win the game, pretty much. Yeah. And when you're doing that in your first year as a head coach and Justin Fields is playing quarterback at the level he's currently playing at, which if you were to take out the Steelers game, again, not sure what that was about, guys, but whatever. If you take out the Steelers game, some of the funniest stats you've ever seen for a quarterback. I just can't pick them to win a game. Yeah. And the fact that the Panthers are only -1.5, I know it's on the road. Does it matter that much? Like, I just simply don't know. So, but I'll take Panthers -1.5. That 5-legger is plus 4,651.
Nice, healthy number.
So I just got 3 picks against the spread. I just took bad. I just bet against bad teams this week. It's kind of what I'm doing. So I actually did take Bears -4.5, Shane, but there is wiggle room there for us both to hit if the Bears win by 5. So
that's true.
Yeah.
I just don't think the Saints are very good, and I think
they're not. But
the Bears are at least an average team. And then Panthers -1.5 because, like you said, the Jets are bad, like really, really bad. They might not win a game anytime soon.
They're a bad team that also does stuff to make themselves even worse. Like it's not.
Okay, the 2-minute drill.
The minute 20-second drill before they quit. Jesus Christ.
That was the worst thing I've ever watched.
Aaron Glenn should have been fired at halftime for that, dude. I'm sorry. There's no way. You can't do that.
And then finally, Chiefs -11.5 at home against the Raiders. I have to do it. Like
feeding into it.
Rashee Rice coming back.
Like it's true.
They have so much speed on this team against the Raiders defense that's so goddamn slow.
They're slow, man.
Devin White might be the one linebacker in the league that can't run with Travis Kelce. Like literally,
which is so sad because White ran like a 4.38. How slow is he nowadays, bro? It's crazy.
Have you watched him?
I have. No, but it's just crazy that he's that slow.
He looks like he has cement tied to his cleats.
Nuts, right?
It's so bad. He can't move. Like they had him spying Justin Herbert against the Chargers, and Herbert's just running by him.
It's crazy.
The famously fleet-footed Justin Herbert.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I just think the Raiders are pre-cooked and the Chiefs are officially back.
I think so. I fear that they might be cooking again.
And just the Raiders are really bad. I think this is going to be another. I mean, any team that's any good is going to blow the Raiders out this year.
This is true.
This is true. But those 3 games together parlay at plus 569.
I like that.
Also, I'd like to point out that the Patriots did lose to the Raiders this year, which is so funny still to me.
Yeah.
I know it was week 1, but still very funny.
That's a big reason why I didn't take the Patriots to cover this week against the Titans, because I'm just not convinced that they're actually that good because of that game.
I think Drake May is phenomenal right now, and I think that the Titans simply don't have a recourse to deal with him.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it comes down
to. That's fair.
But, yeah.
While we were talking, I did just put in a really stinky parlay.
Okay. We love that. We love that.
It's plus 520, but it's 2 teams to win. It's Saints money line and Dolphins money line.
Yeah, that's only getting you plus 5.
I'm taking that at plus 520. I just after just hearing it, I think the Bears I feel like the Bears after an emotional win are just going to lay a stinker on this one. And Shane just talking about Rattler, I just had to place it.
Here's the thing, though, right? Is like the Saints aren't good,
but
they can throw the football, funnily enough, and the Bears can't defend the pass. When Jalen Johnson isn't healthy for this team, they can't defend the pass.
Yeah, and this just feels like a stereotypical Bears loss. Like right when they think they're rolling, they just bust off 2 losses.
Kind of does feel that way.
Yeah, so Yeah, but that is betting for this week in the NFL and college football, NBA preseason. We didn't have any hockey. We had baseball and then NASCAR. Obviously, take the NASCAR bets if you're smart.
Yeah, that's definitely what we can certifiably say you should do on this podcast.
Yeah.
So.
We will have a touchdown parlay this week. Sorry, I can't talk for some reason. So be on the lookout for that. We do, like I said, we do appreciate you guys watching this week, and see you guys next week, 10 o'clock Eastern again on Wednesday. Hopefully.